And then we'll take some of the time, most of the time, hopefully for autographs, because we want to be able to sign as much stuff for you guys as we can. It always disappoints us when we get email from people after an event that says, I got cut off from the line. I want to get an autograph. So we want to try and do everything we can to make sure you do. All right?
Yay!
So, let's talk a bit. I've got a question. Not a bit. It took me 2 years to learn to say Rosafon. I understand a lot of it, but then I didn't really get any other stuff. So, I enjoyed Rosafon just because it's really pretty. It was very well animated. And Memorial was a really cool character, especially how he turns. But I didn't really get a lot of it. It didn't grab me as much as it did. How about you? Is it? Okay, thank you for being smarter than me. All right? All right, you're smart. No, I didn't get a lot of it. Thanks for asking. Oh yeah, the box set behind you. Good job. Question. If I could have any of the homunculus powers, what would it be and why?
Oh, say greed, man. Say greed for sure.
No, you know who? No, are you kidding? I killed people. Obviously, his powers weren't quite good enough. No, you know who had some awesome powers was Sloth. I mean, that was scary. She just kept coming back. Although it would be nice to eat all the time and not get fatter.
Fatter.
See, Glutton was huge, but he never got any huger.
Oh, no, wait, that's not true. The movie.
Well, that doesn't count. Having 7 heads is a whole different thing. Yes?
I'm sure you probably answered this in the other room, but unlike the character you played, are you comfortable with your height?
I'm very comfortable.
To me.
Yes, I read somewhere that average adult male height is like 5'8". That's average. So sure, you got 6'2", 6'3", but you got plenty of guys who are 6'5", 7". So I'm almost 5'10", so I'm cool. And when I put on my elevator shoes, I don't like scraping the ceiling. I'm not sure. Yeah, you're kind of listening to it. Oh, don't make me scream, because then you'll come back tomorrow and you'll be like, why can't Vic talk? Why is Vic's voice gone? His voice acting, what's wrong with him? No, absolutely not.
Oh, and then harassing him about the Roy thing again?
I said last week, Colonel Mustang is dead sexy, and Gluttony is bulimic. And Lust is very unattractive. So you figure out that. No, I try not to yell a lot, but you know, Ed's voice is very much like mine, only it's just pushed a little bit higher with a little bit of rasp in it, you know? So, the attitude's a little different than that of a 15-year-old, which I am not. Although I envy it.
Has there been a scene, like, for a show that you know you're going to do, like, a scene you just can't wait to get into?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Those happen a lot. In fact, you know, Full Metal was one of the only shows that I'd ever done that I saw some of the show before I started recording it. I've done about 95 or 100 shows now. And most of them, I don't know anything about the show. I've never seen them. I don't know the story. Which kind of is, in its own kind of a weird little way, it's kind of fun. Because if you think about it, the character doesn't know what's going to happen, right? Like, you know, when Ed confronts Envy, and what happens toward the end, like 49, 50, he doesn't know that's going to happen. So there's a bit of honesty that you get, but the actor doesn't know either. And he's just as surprised by what happens in the story as the character would be. So I really like that. But there are some things that I knew were coming in different shows, whether not just Full Metal, but tons of them, that I knew were coming There's a show I'm working on right now, you guys, called Ayres.
Woo! Yeah!
You guys know this show?
Yeah!
It's so beautiful. Oh my God.
Love Air.
And I'm playing Yukito, the main guy, and I have fallen in love with the show. I was
so great.
totally, completely monogamous in my
Kayla,
love
we're the
for
only ones who know it.
Chronicle. But then I started Ayres, and I'm like, oh, I love them both. But in Ayres, the director has told me some things that are coming, and I'm just like, I can't wait. So excited. So yeah.
Generator Golf, would you like to sing?
I love you for saying that to me. How many of you have seen that show, Generator Golf? Not enough hands are going up. You guys, this is the greatest show.
What show?
Generator
Golf
Golf.
is the first lead role I ever got to play. And it is really, really, really a good show. Trust me, all right? Oh, in case you need some, like why? Why is it so? Okay, I can tell you that it's only 12 episodes. It's an easy watch. You can sit down on one afternoon and watch it. And it's really great. Number 2, great cast of people. Number 3, I just found this out like a year ago. The same guy that directed Generator Golf directed Full Metal Alchemist. I didn't know that. I met him, Seiji Mizoshima. I met him at the Anime Expo last year, and we were like totally hitting as well as you can not understand each other. But he had translator stuff, and we were totally getting into it. He was giving me like little presents, and I was giving him presents, and we were talking about this and that. He was taking pictures of me with his cell phone, and then he was sending them to Romy Pocky, who played but then somebody came up to me.
Kyrie's in my way.
Whispered in my ear, he goes, "You know that Seiji directed Generator Golf too?" I totally turned fanboy. I was like, Mr. Shima-san, Generator Golf, and he goes, "Oh yeah, Golf!" And so the whole, I mean, we just hit it off like that, took it to a whole other level. I love that show. I'd love to see more of that show.
It did sound like.
In fact, you know what? When we did Generator Golf, it was like 8 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. And at that time, anime had not yet exploded on mainstream television, Cartoon Network, the big networks, so Cartoon Network started with ADV about putting that show on Cartoon Network. It would have been one of the first animes that were on. The problem was, it was 12 episodes. And Cartoon Network's like, what's the point, you know? It goes so fast. They were looking for longer form shows like Dragon Ball Z or Yu Yu Hakusho or
Gundam Wing.
You know, these ones just are like hundreds of episodes. So. Question.
What would you say is your favorite anime that you didn't star in?
Wow. Oh man.
Not to throw you off or anything, but just out of curiosity.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I think I would have really loved to have been in Beck because I'm a musician. I mean, anybody that knows me knows I've been writing, producing, and playing, and singing, and recording for 30 years. And so when that show came up, I'm like, oh my gosh, a musical show, I've got to be a part of it. And you know, I did get to be a part of it. So that's probably what I would have liked to have been a part of. I also came really close to playing a character in Naruto that I would have loved to have played.
Who was it?
Orochimaru.
Yeah!
And after Ed, that would have been like a real change. It came really close. The directors really liked my audition, but Viz, who owns the rights to it, chose somebody else to play it.
Were
But that's
snaky enough?
Pardon me?
Were snaky enough?
Oh no, I was